All right. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us. My name is Jenna Sistad, and today I'm representing Ocean Monmouth Health Alliance, which is our region's Cancer and Chronic Disease Coalition, as well as Neighborhood Connections to Health, which is a small nonprofit located in Freehold that helps to address social determinants of health and health needs in the community. Today, we are partnering with the Freehold Family Health Center, as well as our presenter today, Wanda from Amerigroup, and we are going to be offering an Understanding Medicaid presentation for you all. So what that means is we are going to talk about the enrollment process, who is eligible to apply, and what the process could look like for somebody who is interested. Today's presentation will be in English and in Spanish as soon as I pass it over to Wanda. So thank you all for being with us, and we will do questions and answers at the end. So if you want to type them in the chat along the way or just wait until the end, either of those would be great. So thanks for being with us. And Wanda, thank you for your time today. You have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh, is there a question? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Can everybody see the screen, Jenna? I see it on. Okay, perfect. Thank you for Jenna's team for inviting us to help out with this presentation to be able to assist with these enrollments and renewal process for our members and community families. All right, so here we go. So today we're going to be talking about New Jersey Family Care enrollments and renewals and its details. So I will just move on to the next slide. Jenna, if anybody has any questions while I'm doing this, if you could just tell me, that would be great. Okay.
You got it.
Thanks. So just a little bit about who we are. We're Amerigroup Health Insurance. We're part of the New Jersey Family Care Program, which is the state Medicaid here in New Jersey. We've been around since the beginning of Medicaid here in the state, where it got enrolled with HMOs for its 1996. So that's a very long, coming up to 30 years. We assist our members with, all New Jersey Family Care health plans do provide these benefits, which are dental, vision, specialists, medications are covered, durable medical equipment. All of this stuff is covered through New Jersey Family Care. Amerigroup does have additional little perks that are fantastic, such as we do not use referrals. So basically, out of the 5 HMOs, Amerigroup is one of the ones that does not use referrals. If you have Horizon, you will be using referrals for specialists. If you have United, you will be using referrals for specialists. And if you have Fidelis, you will also be using referrals for specialists. So that's one nice perk about us. We also have a program called Healthy Rewards, which we provide additional incentives for our members to go and get those medical exams. And then we provide them with things that they can use for their households and their children. For example, we have the value-added benefits for moms and children under the age of 6 right now that provide different things, such as, for an example, when mom goes to her postpartum benefit, she gets an umbrella stroller for going to her postpartum benefit, and we give diapers out for children when they go to their first prenatal visit, and et cetera, et cetera. And Jenna, I have been blabbing on and I have not been.
Yeah, I was gonna stop you at the next sentence there.
Sorry. Okay. So déjeme nada más. I'm just gonna back it up. Okay. So gracias por venir a esta presentación. Yo soy Wanda con Amerigroup Seguro Médico. Estamos aquí hoy para dar información a las familias de nuestra vecindad, cómo enrolarse en el programa de New Jersey Family Care y cómo hacer sus renovaciones, que es muy importante. Todos los años hay que hacer una renovación para el programa de New Jersey Family Care, que es el seguro médico del estado de New Jersey. Yo trabajo con Amerigroup Seguro Médico. Tal vez algunos de ustedes me han visto en la comunidad. Nosotros, el New Jersey Amerigroup es uno de los planes médicos que trabaja por el programa de NJ Family Care, que también es como conocido como Medicaid en el estado de New Jersey. El plan mío está en New Jersey desde 1996, o tenemos mucha experiencia. relacionado al seguro médico del programa de New Jersey Family Care. Nosotros somos uno de los 5 planes médicos que trabajan con New Jersey Family Care. Todos los planes de New Jersey Family Care, que son 5, sí dan todos los mismos beneficios centrales, como medicamentos, especialista, doctor primario, dentista, visión, y unas cuantas otras cosas más. Y aquí creo que dejé. Amerigroup tiene una cosita más especial porque cada plan médico puede tener su propia cosita. Amerigroup da a un programa que tenemos que se llama Healthy Rewards, que le damos recompensas a nuestros miembros por ir a llevar sus niños al doctor y por ellos mismos ir al doctor. Cosas que damos son cosas como eh, Pampers para nuestros recién nacidos cuando van a su doctor por primera vez, a las mamis cuando están embarazadas y tienen el plan de Amerigroup, y van a su doctor primario después de que dan a luz, le podemos dar un coche para sus niños, o son cosas así que damos. Y también lo más importante de Amerigroup es que no usamos referido para especialistas. So, por ejemplo, si tienes que llevar al niño al doctor de la garganta, de la oreja, no tienes que llamar a tu doctor primario, pedir ese referido para poder ir al doctor. Los miembros de Amerigroup nada más llaman a su doctor especialista, hacen su appointment y se van. Muy fácil. Okay, so let's move on to the next screen. What is New Jersey Family Care? So New Jersey Family Care is the state Medicaid program here in the state of New Jersey. We call it NJ Family Care. Children under the age of 19 are now eligible for New Jersey Family Care, whether or not they have immigration status or not. So the children that don't have green cards and legal paperwork are eligible for New Jersey Family Care. And that program is the program that is called Cover All Kids. That's like the biggest news this year. It's the best. Everybody is covered now. We've been getting hundreds and hundreds of people. You guys have probably also have gotten families, asking you. All children are covered now. So that's fantastic. Pregnant moms continue to be covered. They do have to have a green card to receive the health plan, the HMO. And if they don't have immigration status, like the paperwork, eligible paperwork, then they can get the labor and delivery. That continues. Nothing has changed there. And then I just want to add adults under the age of 64 are eligible for New Jersey Family Care, but they do need to have the 5 years of green card or US citizenship or political asylum. Okay, so I'm going to translate this. Estoy hablando hoy del programa de New Jersey Family Care. ¿Qué es New Jersey Family Care? New Jersey Family Care es el programa de seguro médico del estado de New Jersey. Le ofrece seguro médico a todos los niños. Este año, todos los niños menores de 19 años son elegibles para el programa de Medicaid, tengan o no tengan papeles. Okay. El programa se llama Cover All Kids. Adicionalmente, las mujeres embarazadas que tienen o no tienen papeles también son elegibles para el programa de Medicaid. La distinción es que si las mamis tienen residencia o son ciudadanas, le dan el plan médico de Amerigroup, sabe, puede ser Amerigroup o uno de los 4 otros programas. Si no tienen papeles, residencia, cosas, tienen que tener residencia o ciudadanía. Si no lo tienen, todavía le pagan el parto. Ese programa se llama Labor and Delivery y se lo dan una vez al año a cada mamis que están aquí, que son residentes de Nueva Jersey. Okay. Creo que dije todo esto aquí. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. Should I stop for questions or just keep going? Okay.
I would say keep going for now. We're pretty good.
Thank you. El programa English. New Jersey Family Care is income-based. So there's a income chart right here to give you an example of, who's covered. It's what I just said before. It is related to income and family size. That's how they decide. That's one of the eligibility requirements for getting New Jersey family care, aside that you have to have, be a green card holder and or citizen. And I'm, again, the children under the age of 19 do not have to have any of that, but you will still have to show like their immigration, their their passport from their country, or birth certificate or some type of ID. So, all right, so just to give you a quick example, a family of 4 for New Jersey family care, for all 4 eligible let's say individuals. It could be a mom and 3 kids, or it could be a dad and a mom and 2 children. The family has to make under $3,450. So here it is, to be eligible for New Jersey family care. That would include all 4. But let's say the family makes $4,000. Then in that case, you go across the spreadsheet here, the chart, only the kids under the age of 19 are eligible here. So the mom and dad would, even though they have legal status or US citizen, they are not eligible because of the income if they're making over the income of their family size, which in this case is $3,450, but they're making $4,000. So they will have to find coverage outside of New Jersey family care, and it could be through Cover All Kids or some private insurance or something else. So let me say that in Spanish now. So esta es la tablilla de New Jersey Family Care. El programa de New Jersey Family Care es basado al ingreso y al tamaño de su familia. So aquí ustedes ven que dicen los adultos son elegibles, las mujeres embarazadas y los niños menores de 19 años. Repito, todos los niños menores de 19 años este año son elegibles para el programa de New Jersey Family Care. Y le dan también el plan médico, ¿ok? Nada más que es basado al ingreso. So, una familia de 4, si es una mamá y 3 niños, o sea, una mamá, su esposo y 2 niños, los 4 son elegibles si esa familia de 4, la mamá y el papá ganan menos de $3,450. El ejemplo aquí es, vamos a decir que la mamá y el papá ganan $4,000 de familia de 4. Si van a cruzar aquí a la tablilla, ustedes ven que cuando es $4,000, nada más los niños menores de 19 años son elegibles. So, esa mamá y ese papá tienen que conseguir seguro médico, puede ser afuera del New Jersey Family Care. ¿Me entienden? No van a ser elegibles aunque tengan 5 años de residencia o ciudadanía. Okay. I do want to add that the income guidelines change every year for New Jersey Family Care. And thank goodness they do go up every year. So this is the table for this year. Usually the individual ones, the smaller the family, the smaller the increase. The bigger the family, the higher the increase. So what I've seen in the last 15 years is, for example, a single adult will probably go up, maybe very small, maybe $20, $30, $40 a year. So maybe next year, this is going to be, instead of it being $1,677, it'll be something like $1,710. And then like a family of 4 can go up to maybe another $200 or $300. So every little bit helps. I just wanted to add that this table goes up every year. So if you're looking at this table and you're like, ooh, I'm just a little shy, apply in January, because January we're going to have a new income guideline. Okay. So nada más quería dejarles saber a todos que esta tablilla cambia todos los años y usualmente la tablilla sube. Los mamis y los papis pueden ser pueden ganar un poquito más dinero para que ellos sean elegibles y sus niños sean elegibles. So, por ejemplo, un individual de 1 usualmente en los últimos 15 años sube como 20 pesos, no sube tanto, 20, 30 pesos. So, para el próximo año, si usted es una persona de 1, puede ganar tal vez $1,700 para ser elegible para New Jersey Family Care. pero con familias más grandes el ingreso sube más. So, para familia de 4 puede ser que sea 250 para el 2024 o 200, $300. Okay. Okay, so that takes care of that. Ya hablé de esto de Cover All Kids, nada más puse una página aquí para que vean eso, que eso comenzó este año. Y si ustedes tienen niños que están en New Jersey Family Care ahora y traen otros niños de su país, por favor llamen el seguro médico que ustedes tienen y dígale, yo tengo un niño más, parte de mi familia que quiero enrolar. Okay, let me say that in English. So here's the slide for Cover All Kids. We did discuss this a little bit already. The main point here is that yes, this year and moving forward, New Jersey Family, hopefully they won't take this away. New Jersey Family Care does cover all kids. And if you have any families that you work with or you yourself have a child that maybe was brought into the country recently that does not have legal status, they're waiting for their visa, they're waiting, whatever it is, as long as they're a child that lives here in New Jersey that is part of your household, and you have a child already that has New Jersey Family Care, you could just call your HMO and say, hey, I need to enroll my child that just came into the country. Okay, all children are covered. Okay, so that takes care of that one. How to enroll. All right, so basically enrolling to New Jersey Family Care, you have two options. You can do the application online, and Amerigroup, I have the information in the back end of this slideshow that does give you our queue number where members can call and we happily enroll them into New Jersey Family Care. We do the application online and provide them with confirmation and give them the feedback that they need to know how, what's coming next, because completing an application is not enough. You have to provide the supporting documents and on a timely manner. Oh, sorry. In a timely manner. So you're able to do it online is the best source, the best way to do it because it's convenient. Or you can go down to your local Board of Social Services to apply. And there are a few community-based organizations, and there I might have one or two in this slide, in this presentation, that does assist families to apply for New Jersey Family Care online. So that's it. Takes care of that. I have to say it in Spanish. So, ¿cómo inscribirse a New Jersey Family Care? Hay dos maneras de hacerlo. Usualmente, la compañía de Amerigroup sí enrola los miembros en línea. So, yo hago las aplicaciones y mis compañeras hacen las aplicaciones en línea y la completamos, le damos su confirmación, le digamos dónde está su caso, si está en el condado o en el estado, y le digamos qué otros papeles van a tener que mandar por correo o por fax a New Jersey Family Care para que le prendan esa aplicación. Okay. So let's move on to the next thing. Information. So what kind of paperwork are they? What do you need to apply for New Jersey Family Care? It's very basic information. Your current mailing address, right? Because they need to mail you. Your phone number and fax and email so that they can reach you. For the adults in the family. So, for the adults, or if it's just mom, then mom, or if it's a mom and a dad, perfect. Everybody's name, everybody's birthday, socials, if social security cards, if they have it, if it's children under Cover All Kids, not needed. New Jersey Family Care has a little thing there saying no social, not eligible, done. No questions asked. Let's see. So here again, we go over starting, the Cover All Kids, that children under the age of 19 do not need to provide a social security number to apply for New Jersey Family Care. They make it very easy on the application. It does also ask about relationships within the family, the brother, the sister, the stepchild, whatever the case may be. You do have to click those on between the relationships. They ask for general information for each family member, such as, do they have current insurance, their race, do they have any medical bills? This one's really important because New Jersey Family Care will cover applicants that do have bills in the last 3 months, as long as it's in a location, in a hospital, in a doctor's office that does take straight Medicaid. It wouldn't be with the HMO. It would just be, it's considered straight Medicaid, which happens to be that white card with the blue strip. What else? Let's move on here. Asked about your race. You know, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Medical bills and citizenship and immigration status. Of course, they're going to ask you about income. Income is one of the guidelines to be able to be eligible for New Jersey Family Care. You could show your taxes. You could show your pay stubs. You could show if you are working as a day laborer. You can write a letter. It's almost like an affidavit saying, you know, I affirm under penalty of law or something like this, that this is the income that my family gets from my behalf doing, you know, construction work or day labor, things outside of, you know, things outside of your like regular office. What else? And I've made a note here that when applying for New Jersey Family Care and you do have day laborers, I recently went to a presentation that said that you should include that day laborer's income under other income. It's at the very bottom, and you just put in the amount there as a monthly gross income. All right, so let me say this in Spanish. So, ¿qué clase de informaciones necesita para aplicar para el programa de New Jersey Family Care? Son cosas bastante básicas. Su dirección, necesitan su dirección, ¿cómo le van a escribir? Necesitan su teléfono, su correo electrónico, los nombres de cada familiar de la familia. Y cuando yo digo familiar, no hay que entrar la abuelita que vive con usted. No hay que nada más la mamá y el papá y los niños de esa familia, sean o no sean de la mamá y el papá. Puede ser sobrinos que estén cuidando. Cualquier familiar así, pero no incluye, si está afuera como de la familia, como si es tu hermana mayor que tiene otra familia, esa gente tú no la entra en la aplicación. Nada más la familia inmediata de esa persona, de sus adultos. Déjame ver qué más aquí. Hay que darle información de cumpleaños. Si los niños tienen o los papás tienen número de seguro social, se da esa información. Si no lo tienen, no hay que darlo. Hay un botoncito que dice no tengo número de seguro social. Ya, no hay más nada que hay que decir. Les recuerdo que comenzando este año, todos los niños menores de 19 años son elegibles para el programa de Medicaid. No importa si tienen número de seguro social o no. Okay. Hay que entrar las relaciones de los miembros de la familia, hay que entrar si tienen seguro o no tienen seguro. Esta parte es importante. Si cuando están aplicando hay una pregunta ahí que dice, ¿debes algunos biles médicos en los últimos 3 meses? Si lo tienes, por favor, díselo a la persona que te está llenando la aplicación, porque Medicaid sí paga por biles en los últimos 3 meses. Lo único es que tiene que ser de un doctor que coja el Medicaid, se llama Straight Medicaid, no viene con plan médico. Es la tarjetita blanca con línea azul. ¿Ok? Y si ese hospital o doctor coge Medicaid y es en los últimos 3 meses, el seguro médico te lo paga. ¿Ok? ¿Qué más? Hay que enseñar la prueba de ingreso, sea sus colillas de trabajo o talonarios o los impuestos, si hacen impuestos. Y para la gente que no trabaja en oficinas, que hace trabajo de jornalero, ellos pueden escribir una carta dando como testigo que eso es lo que ellos ganan. Y la carta debe de decir la fecha, la información de ellos, la dirección, qué clase de trabajo hacen y qué ganan semanal, y debe de decir la palabra cash o gross. Okay, es muy importante. Ok, so esa es toda la información de esa página. Now I want to talk about the differences.
Wanda, excuse me 1 second. I'm sorry. There's a few questions coming through. Do you want to address them now?
Yeah, let's do it. Give me a little break.
If an applicant reports cash income to New Jersey Family Care, is there any crossover to the IRS, like re-tax reporting? That's the first one. You might want to say it in Spanish too, because.
La pregunta que acabaron de decir es, si alguien entra en su aplicación que cobran en cash o en efectivo, si eso es reportado para atrás a el Departamento de Impuestos que se llama el IRS. So, voy a contestar en inglés primero. So basically, New Jersey Family Care doesn't use that information outside of their realm unless the IRS calls them or reaches out to them and says, I need to know the information on this particular individual. So, which is rare. Like, I would say the only reason that would happen if it's some kind of legislative, or not legislative, but some kind of issue that a person is having that, you know, requires the IRS to reach out to a state agency to request information on that individual. And what I'm saying is, I'm thinking something that I don't want to say the word criminal, but it would have to be something like that. Otherwise, New Jersey Family Care does not share any information with any agencies, you know, just at will. So, no, la pregunta es relacionada si ese ingreso es reportado con el Departamento de Impuestos. La respuesta es que no, porque nada más en un caso como si esa familia, el gobierno está buscando a una persona particular por algo que indebido, voy a decir eso, ellos pueden, el IRS sí puede comunicarse con el Departamento de New Jersey Family Care y preguntar. Pero para nosotros que vivimos nuestras vidas nada más trabajando y no estamos en nada indebido, no hay ningún problema. So I hope that answered that question.
Okay, great. Thank you. And the next question is, does the self-written statement of income need to be notarized?
So it does not need to be notarized at all. But sometimes I say, you know, if you can get it notarized at very little cost, then do it, just because it looks more official. It's just for visual. You know, the person processing it without even thinking would be like, oh, okay, this is official looking. And behind their brain, they might be like, you know, approved. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, so it does not need to be notarized. Any other questions?
No, but do you want to say that piece in Spanish?
Oh, yes. So, la pregunta era que si la carta de affidavit que uno escribe cuando es jornalero, si tiene que ser notarizada. So, no tiene que ser notarizada, pero sí tiene que tener esas partes que yo le dije. Tiene que tener el nombre de la persona, la dirección, la clase de trabajo que hace, qué tiempo tiene haciendo ese trabajo, y el dinero que cobra semanal o mensual, tiene que decirlo. Y tiene que decir cash o gross. So I didn't say that part in English, but basically I just said that the letter must have the following components, which is the date of your letter, the person that is completing it with their address, which is probably the person that's doing, you know, the mom or dad. It needs to say their name, what kind of job they do, how long they've been doing this job. It must include, for additional questions, please call me back. Here's my number. And it has to have their name again and signature. So those are the requirements for that letter. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I'm going to move on to the two different places that your case can be. It is super important that people know where their case is at. So is their case in the county? Which in this case, if I don't know if all participants here are from Ocean County and Monmouth County, then it would be, you know, the local Board of Social Service in Freehold. They have a satellite office in Neptune, and I'll show information on that later. Or if it's in Ocean County, are they in Toms River? Meaning, is their case in Toms River, which is where the Ocean County Board of Social Services head office is. There's also a satellite office in Lakewood. They have a third satellite office in like someplace else up a little bit more south. But anyway, the bottom line is, they need to know, every family should know where their case is. It's like knowing where you live, you know, it's very important. So cases in Ocean County begin with a 13. So it's a case number usually is 10 digits. And usually for people in Ocean County, it will begin with, Monmouth County, it will begin with a 13. And in Ocean County, it will begin with a 15. I'm gonna just read the rest of this. And then when your case is with the state, those state numbers, and when I say the state, the letter comes from Trenton, right? Which is our capital. Those case numbers are also a 10-digit number, but they start with a 23 or a 24. Let me translate this. So, es muy importante que sepan dónde está su caso de su familia, porque cuando le toca renovar, cuando tiene que cambiar dirección, ¿a dónde llamo? Tiene que saber dónde es. Es importante como saber su dirección. So hay dos sitios que pueden dar su caso. Si usted vive en el condado de Monmouth o en el condado de Ocean, entonces la gente de Monmouth County van a tener su caso en Freehold, que está en Kozlowski Road, o ellos tienen otras oficinas como más pequeña en Neptune. Y si usted vive en Ocean County, ellos tienen 3 oficinas. La central está en Toms River y también hay una en Lakewood, ahí en la 4. Ellos tienen otra oficina más al sur, pero esa ninguno de nosotros, yo no creo que vamos a ir ahí porque somos de esta parte. Ok, y si su caso está en el estado, el caso comienza siempre son 10 números el número de caso. Va a comenzar con un 23 o un 24 y ahí se comunica uno con el estado, que le voy a dar la información pronto, ¿ok? So, deben de saber dónde está su caso. Si no saben dónde está su caso, pueden poner una pregunta en el chat para que Jenna me deje saber al fin de la presentación. Yo puedo, después que esto se acabe, yo puedo buscarle, llamarle y darle su número de caso. No importa qué plan médico tienen, yo se lo puedo chequear, ¿ok? This part in English that I just added. If you don't know, if you have a family that doesn't know where their case is at, and you're part of this presentation, please put your name or, the reach number so that Jenna can provide that to me. And I will be happy to look up those families that you may have for you and let you know their case number and where their case is at after this presentation, okay? All right, it doesn't matter which health plan it is, we're able to look that up for families. All right, moving on. So here's the information of what I said before about Monmouth, if your case is in Monmouth County or your case is in Ocean County, and the corresponding addresses and phone numbers for them and hours of operation. To the right here, you have the state information, which is in Trenton, their phone number and fax information. And if you have a state case, that's who you call. Say that in Spanish. So aquí tengo la información de la oficina de Monmouth County, que está en Freehold y en Ocean, y las que están en el condado de Ocean, ahí está la información de Toms River y de la oficina que ellos tienen en Lakewood, ¿ok? Ocean tiene otra oficina, se me olvida, es como al sur, es después de Toms River, so esa no la puse. Okay, let's move on. All right. So this is pretty much just information again about what you're going to need, what kind of paperwork information you're going to need when you're applying as an immigrant for New Jersey Family Care if you're eligible to get the health plan. So it's a little bit of a recap. I just wanted to throw it in here about, pregnant women are eligible. If they don't have the paperwork, they can just get labor and delivery. If you have more than 5 years of green card, you can get the health plan, and there's other documentations. We're just going to go through them quickly so that you could see that this comes from New Jersey Family Care's website. This is how they process things. So whether or not, you have a green card or not, your children will be eligible at a non-immigration status, is I guess what I want to reinforce. Okay, so esta paginita la entré aquí para que ustedes sepan la información que New Jersey Family Care pide. Esto viene del rede de New Jersey Family Care. Ellos quieren que ustedes enseñen los documentos que ustedes tienen de su país y ellos nada más usan esa información para poder saber que este niño existe. No lo usan para más nada, ¿ok? So no tienen que tener miedo que,
That's fine.
que vaya a haber algún problema con su familia porque no tienen papeles, como le digo, papeles buenos, ¿ok? All right, so I think we're good there. Let me just move on to the next one. So here is a list that New Jersey Family Care had, documents used to show immigration status. So I just wanted to show it that, you know, they go through all of these types of statuses: permanent resident, authorization for employment, all of these refugee, all of these statuses. There's many of them. This most likely would be used if you needed to prove your children's status, okay? Because in order to be eligible for New Jersey Family Care as an adult, you do need to have a green card, 5 years of green card or a green card if you're pregnant, and US citizenship as an adult. So, but for kids, these are the documents that you probably would show. So, estoy enseñando esto para dejarles saber todos los documentos que New Jersey Family Care usa para verificar que su niño existe. Ellos lo que quieren saber, prueba, ¿me entienden? Porque no pueden enrolar un niño que no existe. So, ellos necesitan prueba que esa persona sí vive. No sé cómo más decir eso. Y estos son todos los documentos que pueden usar. So let's just quickly go through these. Yo puse aquí, oh, English. So here is an example of a green card, which they have here as a I-551 that may or may not, you know, people could be, adults could be eligible, or children. I mean, children don't need to show green legal status. So here's another one. This is like an older green card. So basically they do use the A number from your green card, which is this one right here. And they like to have this number in the card. I think it's called a card number. That's also like included. So aquí estoy enseñando otra tarjeta de la residencia. New Jersey Family Care sí pide el número de A, que es el número de residencia, y pide el número de la tarjeta. So estas son varias tarjeticas que son de residencia. Aquí here we have an employment authorization. So to prove the parent's identity, if this is what you have to show, if they ask you for it, this is what you show. Este es para los padres cuando tienen papeles de autorización de trabajo. Si la New Jersey Family Care le piden su identificación y esto es lo que usted tiene, esto es lo que usted enseña, está bien. Okay. Aquí tenemos, here we have an I-94 approval. So the A numbers on here for people that have that status. Para los padres que tienen este estatus de 194, esta es la información que se puede entrar para los padres y preguntan prueba de identidad. Okay. Let's move on. I do have quite a few of these. I'll run through them quickly. I just wanted to show all of the different types of documentations that for immigrants that New Jersey Family Care takes as proof to get your child on New Jersey Family Care. They, you know, they practically take everything that's, you know, in your means. So here we have an I-94. So the I-94 might be considered political asylee. So people that have political asylee, they are eligible for New Jersey Family Care. If the government lets you in, they let you stay, even though it's in process. While you're in process, and I think this kind of happened after COVID, the government's like, yeah, we extended their stay. They can stay until they get their hearing. We're going to give them coverage because we want them to be healthy while they're here, waiting to find out, you know, what's the next step for them. So I cannot guarantee all the different I-94, you know, A numbers, but I tell the parents, if you have political asylee and you're waiting on it, I will apply for you. I'll put it in. I can't guarantee you're going to get it. New Jersey Family Care decides that. Okay, so I do put political asylees, adults in. Sometimes they do get it, some, you know, it depends on what status you have. Le estoy enseñando esto. Esto es una I-94. Esto usualmente es para los familias que entran con asilo político. So, la gente que tiene asilo político pueden ser elegibles para New Jersey Family Care. Y estoy hablando de los adultos. Los niños son elegibles, no importa si tienen o no tienen esto. ¿Ok? Menores de 19. Pero algunas veces los adultos que están en proceso de asilo político son elegibles para aplicar. Yo le aplico. Yo no decido si son elegibles. New Jersey Family Care decide. So, ellos entran este número y ellos se dan cuenta del país, dependiendo diferentes factores, y ellos deciden si la persona le van a dar la cobertura o no. Okay. Aquí tenemos otra formulario. Here we have another I-94 type of record. So, esta es otra clase de número de I-94 que viene siendo como una clase de asilo político. ¿Qué más tenemos? What's next? We have here another one, which is an I-327. I mean, the point of this is I just wanted to show you all the types of documentation that New Jersey Family Care will look at to make either the adult eligible for political asylee or show as a form of identity for yourself and your kids. So, esas son todas las clases de identificaciones que el gobierno usa para dejarle, para que usted enseñe que tiene su asilo político o tal vez para enseñar su identidad. Okay. So here we have a passport, which clearly they use it for a form of identity. And then we have even this slip that is a certificate of eligibility to exchange visitor. So they're just showing it on their website. So I put it in. It has like something that they call a Civis ID, which that can show, that can be proof of your like identification for yourself as well. All right. We're going to run into the next topic. Should I ask for questions?
So yeah, there is a question, something about just obtaining the PowerPoint and or the recording, which I put back in the chat that yes, we are recording. This will be available on our Facebook pages, and I listed the samples there. And also I can email out the PowerPoint. Somebody else asked, if a person has a work permit only, can they apply for New Jersey Medicaid?
Are they an adult? Probably.
I would think so, but let's see. Hold on, they wrote back. Yes.
Yeah. So a work permit will not get you New Jersey Family Care. If you're pregnant, if it's a woman that's pregnant, she would get labor and delivery, but you won't get the regular, you know, HMO. You have to have, in this state, you have to have 5 years of green card or be a U.S. citizen or political asylee status.
Thanks, Wanda.
Yeah.
I don't see any other questions.
Okay, so let's see. We're almost towards the end of this. The great unwinding. So what happened? COVID-19, last 3 years, the government said nobody's going to lose their coverage because, you know, it was a state of emergency. The government was not going to remove your insurance because people needed it to get better. So there weren't any renewals in the last 3 years. So if your income was above income or whatever the case may be, your case remained open. But effective April 1st of this year, that has stopped. So let me just say this in Spanish. So, ¿qué pasó en los últimos 3 años? Tuvimos COVID, el estado de emergencia. El gobierno de New Jersey no iba a cerrar casos. So, en los últimos 3 años, nadie tenía que hacer renovaciones porque no se podía ir ni al condado. You know, you couldn't even go to the county. They were closed. It was a state of emergency. So, comenzando este año, abril 1, comenzaron a hacer las renovaciones. So, beginning April 1st, the end of the public health emergency was over and New Jersey Family Care was able to begin doing their renewals. Renewals are going to go on from April 1st to I'm told that the last batch will probably be in February, which reaches probably April of 2024. So if families have not received the renewal as of yet, they could still get the renewal for this year in December, January, February, March, possibly April. All right. So para las familias, ¿qué quiere decir esto? Esto quiere decir que este año, comenzando abril primero, comenzaron a hacer las renovaciones. So, todas las familias la tienen que renovar porque tienen que verificar el ingreso de este año para ver si son elegibles o no. So, el proceso, si no han recibido su renovación hasta ahora, todavía New Jersey Family Care y el condado, los dos están trabajando igual, están mandando las renovaciones. So, todavía puedes recibir renovación en diciembre, enero, febrero, marzo o abril para el 2023. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. So, ellos le van a dar a todas las gentes como English. Since it's a special year right after COVID, the New Jersey Family Care is sending out the renewal packages, I would say 2 months in advance. If you don't return your package by the deadline date, they are allowing you to mail in your package or obtain a package or complete a package and reinstate you 90 days afterwards as well. Like that's the cutoff. So like, let's say, I was supposed to send my renewal in September, but I just realized it now because I moved. A lot of people moved, so they didn't get their packages, they didn't get their renewals or whatever the case may be, and that's all the confusion as well, because it's 3 years worth of information. People move, phone numbers switch, families, move on, children grow up, all of this. So New Jersey Family Care is allowing this year, if you send in your renewal, like if it's late, they closed your case already, you have the next 3 months. After that, if you send it in before then, they will possibly reinstate you, like, nothing happened, like, put your insurance back if you're eligible. Okay. So, las familias tienen, después, si no recibieron sus papeles o se dan cuenta que no lo mandaron tarde, New Jersey Family Care le está dando 90 días, pero no cojan los 90 días. Tienen 90 días para mandar la información, aunque su caso esté cerrado. Y puede ser que se lo prendan y le dan el Medicaid sin plan médico por ese tiempo que no tenía la cobertura, para pagar cualquier biles que usted tuvo en ese tiempo que no tuvo cobertura, ¿ok? Pero sí tiene que ser elegible, all right? So, si reciben esos paquetes, por favor, mándenlo corriendo, all right? PHE unwinding, again, I've already talked about this. It's basically, a gun-ho attempt to renew everybody in the last 3 years in 1 year. It's very hectic. New Jersey Family Care is behind. The county is behind. It requires some patience. When you receive your package, please complete it and send it as best as possible. You could always reach out to the county or the state, and they will help you with this. Amerigroup does have a queue line that's helping our members do the renewal, and I'm sure every other HMO is doing it as well. Let me translate that. So, este año es bastante difícil porque New Jersey Family Care, los seguros médicos, los doctores, toda la gente de importancia para esto, el New Jersey Family Care tiene 3 años de renovación que tiene que hacer en 1 año. So, la espera es larga, hay mucha confusión. Si usted no sabe si ha hecho su renovación, por favor, comuníquese con el condado, con el estado, dependiendo de dónde está su caso, para saber cómo va su caso. Okay. All right, next one here. Renewal process. I've already kind of spoken about that. These are just more or less what health plans are doing. We're all doing like a text campaign, sending out postcards, reminding our members to please renew, sending out robocalls and things like that. All HMOs are doing this. Estas son lo que está haciendo los seguros médicos. para que usted haga su renovación, le están mandando postales, dejándole saber que ese mes le toca renovar, le están mandando llamadas y textos. So, si usted está recibiendo algo de su plan médico, por favor, llame a servicio al miembro para que le ayuden a renovar. Okay.
Wanda, we have two questions. One, is the renewal packet only offered via mail, or can it be done online if the family already has an account?
Good question. So basically, they do. This is the first year. I didn't put this in the presentation, but I'm sharing it. Thanks to the question. They are doing, the county specifically is sending out something that's called an invitation code with their letter. So the renewal letter, in fact, here, let me just see if that's the next one. You can't read it, but let me see, can we make it larger? Yeah, we can. This is the letter from the county. They are saying it's time for you to renew. Here's your invitation code and the link where you need to go. So people people that have cases in the county can go on and put their link in and their case, register their email and do it online. With this letter also comes the package, like the 3 pages or 4 pages for you to complete. So you have either or way to do it. Okay. For the people that have a state case, yes, they can also go on to New Jersey Family Care, register their email, and complete the application online. Okay. Was there another question on that one?
Yeah, but do you want to say that one in Spanish and then I'll do the next one?
Yes. So, la pregunta era que si se puede hacer la renovación en línea. So, sí, New Jersey Family Care manda, esa es la carta que para la gente que están en el condado. La carta es algo así, dice, aquí está un número de invitación si quiere hacer esta aplicación en línea. Uno se va a New Jersey Family Care, entra su número de invitación, registra su correo electrónico y lo verifica y se puede entrar y hacer la aplicación en línea y subir sus papeles también. I didn't say this in English, but also it allows you to upload your documents right then and there, and you don't have to worry about mailing and postage and all of this. Okay. Y también los casos del estado, también se puede uno registrar y hacerlo en línea. Okay.
The next question is this, Wanda. If a mom just received New Jersey Family Care in the last month because baby was born, will they renew again or will they wait until the following year?
So if that's their first child, they're probably good for the year. But if they have other children that are on New Jersey Family Care, then they will need a new application because, yeah, they will. I would say yes. I wouldn't chance that. I wouldn't play it by ear. I would do it. It's better to do it twice than not to do it. Okay. So la pregunta era que si alguien acaba de tener un niño y lo registran con New Jersey Family Care, ¿eso es suficiente como una renovación? Yo digo que no. No. Si usted tiene otros niños que tienen New Jersey Family Care y usted acaba de entrar ese otro niño, hay que hacer una aplicación nueva. Recuérdense, New Jersey Family Care no tiene renovación en los últimos 3 años. So ellos necesitan una aplicación nueva que tenga la fecha nueva. Okay. That was just saying, they need a new application with a current date. Okay. Any other questions there?
Nope.
Here's an example of the state letter that you get for the renewal. So basically it comes from Trenton and this is the case number and it tells you please to do your renewal. This one doesn't have an invitation number. So it's a little tricky. The ones from the state do not have a case number. They do not have an invitation number. I guess it's because New Jersey Family Care always allowed you to register your email. So if you've done that in the past, you could actually go in and register and you'll see a button that says renew. And that's where you have to click. When you go in there, if there's a button that says new, I don't recommend it. I recommend you call New Jersey Family Care. Oh, this is important. If you're unable to do the application online and you did not get your package, you can call New Jersey Family Care and let them know that you did not get your package this year only, okay? They're allowing it. And you could let them know to please mail you out another package. And if they could please give you like a certain amount of time, don't close your case for you to get that back to them. They call it, the word's not coming to me, but extension. Yes, they give you an extension. When you call in and you say you've moved, you give them your new address and they mail you out a package, they give you an extension. So they won't close your case at the end of the month. They'll give you like another, they give you another few more days, like into the next month to get it back to them. So that's important. Esto es importante. Si usted tiene un caso en el estado, New Jersey Family Care te deja registrar en línea tu aplicación, pero muchas veces la gente no lo hace. Si no ha recibido su paquete y se ha mudado, puede llamar a New Jersey Family Care y dejarle saber que se mudó, darle el cambio de dirección, pedir un paquete nuevo y dejarle saber si ellos, por favor, no le cierren su caso a sus niños y que le den una extensión para devolver esos papeles. So, eso es importante saberlo, okay? Let's see what else we have here. This is related to letting you know, never send originals, okay? So, esa es nada más, yo lo puse aquí para recordarle a todas las mamis que por favor, o los padres, que no manden sus originales. New Jersey Family Care siempre coge copias, okay? Copias. We'll move on to the next one. And this is one of like the last slides. This is just talking about, there's been a lot of fraud happening with this all renewal things. Different people are coming into the mix, trying to charge people for doing a renewal. And New Jersey Family Care does not, you can't, they don't charge people for doing these types of things. So just be aware that New Jersey Family Care, you should not be paying to do your renewal. All right, whether it's wherever it is. If somebody's trying to charge you, just say, no, thank you. This service is a free service. I can get this done elsewhere. Okay. So eso es muy importante este año, como en todo lo que siempre pasa. Han visto muchos casos de familias que otras gentes, no sé cómo lo está llamando o diciéndole que le pueden ayudar con la renovación de su seguro médico en un costo, cobrándole. Ok. So, nunca den su información a ningún agente extraño que usted no conozca, que me entiende, que no sea como de las redes de llena o de gente que ustedes ya conocen, ¿ok? Porque hay mucho fraude y usted no tiene que tener cuidado que no dé la información de sus seguros sociales y informaciones importantes a agentes que son maliciosos, ¿ok? So that's that. And any other questions? To the questions. 10:59.
Look at you. No other questions that I see in the chat box right now, but does anybody have any other questions for Wanda? You can feel free to take yourself off mute. We have a relatively manageable group today. That might be easier. If you're not comfortable, you can certainly just give us your information. We can have Wanda reach out to you afterwards.
And I apologize for it's just a lot of stuff that I wanted to share with everybody.
No, this is great. Please don't apologize. We need to see it with visuals are great to know how to help our families.
Perfect. So if you have families that you're not sure where their case, I mean, that's the main idea, right? Like, how do you do a renewal without knowing where your case is? So lo más importante es saber dónde está su caso, a quién puede comunicarse, si toda la gente en este grupo debe de saber dónde está su caso. Si tienen familias que no saben dónde está el caso de ellos, se pueden comunicar conmigo y yo le dejo saber, lo chequeo en el sistema y le doy el número de caso y le doy la información dónde está su caso. I'll be happy to help, any of you guys with families that are unsure where their case is at. I can definitely provide that case number and who they should reach out to complete that renewal.
Thank you, Wanda. This is fabulous information. I'm going to do one last call for questions as we're nearing the end of 11 o'clock here. And I'll take the silence and the quiet chat box as a no thank you. And just another big thank you to Wanda and the Amerigroup team for always doing these things with us and helping us educate our families. Have a great day and a wonderful holiday season, everybody. That concludes today. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.